Go for launch.
Dragon, copy. Go for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff, Falcon 9. Go Axiom.
Stage 1 Alpha.
Copy, 1 Alpha.
Together we expand what is
Vehicle
possible
position
in
down
low
range.
Earth orbit. Add Astra and Godspeed
Stage 1,
AX2.
propulsion now.
Great view of Falcon 9 heading to space.
Power telemetry is nominal.
A
Stage
great
1
call
throttle
out.
down.
Power telemetry nominal. We're into the throttle bucket. The first stage is throttle down power on the Merlin engines in preparation for max Q.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Faster than the speed of sound as we're getting great views from the first stage camera looking back at Kennedy Space Center Complex 39A.
Stage 1 throttle up.
Max Q.
We're out of the throttle bucket.
Stage 1 Bravo.
Copy, 1 Bravo.
We're at full power, and that call out 1 Bravo, that's another one of those abort modes. As we get higher and faster, the logic for Dragon, should a contingency occur, changes from stage to stage.
Impact chill is underway.
Chill announcement says we're getting the turbo pump on the second stage engine cooled down in preparation for its light up coming up in just another minute from now. Again, great views looking back, and you can see the contrail as we left 39A and the shadow of the contrail against the cloud deck around Florida. And we're coming up 3 big sequences and a view live of the crew inside Dragon. They're getting ready. We're going to get 3 events here. Main engine cutoff, stage
1 throttle
separation,
down.
and then we're going to light the second stage engine. We've heard the throttle down in preparation for stage separation.
Eco.
2 Alpha.
Stage separation confirmed.
Copy, 2 Alpha.
And back ignition.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
All right, stage separation. We've lit the second stage engine. The first stage is into the boost back burn, working its way back towards Cape Canaveral. Views on the left side, that's the first stage. Engines running as we come back to the launch site, or the landing site. Second stage engine nozzle is visible on the right side as we're powering the Axiom 2 crew into low Earth orbit on the way to the International Space Station. Waiting for call out that the boost back burn is complete.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
Okay.
Right on
This is-
time.
wow.
First stage completed, the first of 3 burns heading back to the landing site. Second
How many guys called Cap?
stage continuing on power and on trajectory.
Acquisition signal, Bermuda.
How many of you guys invested in SpaceX?
Head northeast, the Bermuda ground station.
Dragon, SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Bermuda is listening in to the vehicle
Copy.
now.
Nominal trajectory.
And the crew hears the call out of a nominal trajectory. So 4 minutes into flight, Everything continuing to go well. First stage heading back. And there's the crew on the second stage getting the ride into orbit to the space station. Coming up, we're waiting for the next trajectory call out from the guidance officer.
Dragon, SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Love to hear those words. A nominal trajectory for Dragon.
Copy. Nominal trajectory.
And maybe even a little bit of excitement in the crew's voice. Commander Peggy Whitson calling back down, hearing that call out from GNC of a nominal trajectory. Left side of the screen, you can see the first stage. It's now beginning to orient itself so that the engines are pointed down towards the land as we will be descending towards landing zone 1 in Cape Canaveral. The 4 titanium grid fins have all deployed. They'll help guide
Acquisition signal, boss.
They'll guide the first stage through once we get into the atmosphere following the entry burn, which will be coming up here in another couple of minutes. On the right-hand side, the second stage with the Dragon capsule on top, heading up the eastern seaboard of the U.S. We've just heard the call out of Boston. That's the New Hampshire tracking station has picked up the signal.
Dragon, SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Echoing them right back down. GNC continuing to make those call outs that we want to hear. Everything
Trajectory
continuing to look
nominal.
good. And the crew echoing them right back down. They're headed to space. Good comms with the crew. We've been able to bring some live video shots from inside the capsule as they're headed to space.
Stage 1, entry burn, startup.
And there's another view of the crew.
Stage 1, entry burn, startup.
And there we heard that the startup burn for that stage 1 booster, you can see it there on the left-hand side of your screen, has now begun.
Stage 1, entry burn, shutdown.
And conclusion of that entry burn, that burn helps to slow the vehicle down as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. The first stage sees high drag, which scrubs roughly 70% of the velocity by the time that
Dragon,
landing.
SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Love to hear that call out. Everything.
Nominal trajectory.
Beautiful view of planet Earth coming to us from the second stage views on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, our first view of the Space Coast once again. This booster is attempting a landing at LZ-1.
Stage 1, transonic.
That booster is now traveling near the speed of sound. Live view coming to you from one of our tracking cameras. We can see the grid fins actuating to help steer the booster down.
Stage 1, landing burn.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Standing by to...
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
There you
Stage
can
1, landing confirmed.
You can see that first stage has landed back at LZ-1. This is the first time that we have performed a land landing on a crew mission. Coming up.
Yo, that's crazy. I want you to realize that's what all the investors are impressed about, is this nigga has figured out a way to land this shit like this. That right there, so many companies are investing. Well, there's so many companies that are invested in that part of it that we don't really know about, but that's where the hidden money is. We'll talk about it a little later.
Commander Peggy Whitson continuing to call out the abort modes.
Pico.
All right, on time shutdown of that second engine. Also confirming that the launch escape system is now disarmed.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal orbit insertion.
All right, and there's that call out. We can confirm good orbital insertion.
Copy. Nominal insertion.
Dragon SpaceX launch escape system disarmed.
We can see the crew playing with their
Dragon
harnesses
copy.
now that they are in zero G, which I think we just got a view of our zero G Stuffy. Clearly the crew is having fun already. Right after liftoff, I think we heard a laugh coming from Commander Peggy Whitson, which, being a NASA legend and one of the most decorated astronauts of all time, it's amazing to hear that even a space veteran as she
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
still has fun at liftoff. The next event that we have coming up at just around T plus 12 minutes is Dragon separation. That's where the Dragon spacecraft and trunk, so collectively referred to as the Dragon spacecraft, will separate from the second stage.
Acquisition signal, New Finland.
After that separation, we will begin to deploy the nose cone, which exposes the forward bulkhead thrusters as well as the forward hatch. That forward hatch is what the capsule utilizes to autonomously dock to the International Space Station. We will begin to deploy the nose cone. Going from
Mission, good luck, Godspeed, and enjoy the ride.
Let freedom fly.
Hear the crew calling back to the ground and let freedom fly. Hear the crew calling back to the ground and let freedom fly. We see them applauding. Everything continuing to look good. We're coming up on 9 minutes to launch. Next major event is going to be engine chill at T minus 7 minutes.
As John just said, at T minus 7 minutes, we will begin to flow a little bit of the super chilled liquid oxygen through the turbo pumps, which that is basically chilling the hardware, performing an engine chill prior to the full flow. We do that in order to help minimize the chances of the hardware experiencing any thermal shock when that full flow of super chilled liquid oxygen occurs.
Let's get right to it. Gaming with Stews. Another episode. I got a lot of mixed feelings about that. I'm all for it. You know, the space race we're in, the race with AI. I want us to win. At what cost, though? There's a lot that goes into it. A whole lot. You gotta have your goggles on. You miss out.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, that's Jake LaMotta. Remember, he hits hard. Yeah, Jake LaMotta. That's Jake LaMotta. No excuse. But that's Jake LaMotta.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Off the rip.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight.
Let's fight.
Swing stance, that's it. What you do in the gym. You know what you can do in the gym. Be confident. Nice. Stay that way now.
That nigga ain't nobody. Hold on. Get him. Get out of there. On it. Goggles on, man.
You know what that shit is? It's your boy.
Downtown getting a tattoo by drone or high road. Downtown getting a tattoo by drone or high road. Downtown getting a tattoo by drone or high road. How you choose Serato over vinyl? Real. I'm downtown getting a tattoo by drone or high road. Pac-Man verse money made for the title. How you choose Serato over vinyl? Dr. Gab could bust your lungs, but rolling doobies is cool. Known to come off the head when I'm in the duel. Don't let the homie gas you up if you ain't got the fuel. Thoughts are abstract. Alex Drake did the drawing for tour. You lames could have the game as long as I'm earning. Education lasts forever, so you know I'm learning. Throwing parties in the park, no need for the permit. Just stay in the cut when you rolling up the earth kit. Vic Prasad came home after doing his first bit. My old barber slung final calls and the bean pies. Roy locked up, so I kick it with green eyes. Pull the cover off your old school, make sure the rims is polished. Shook the squares out my circle, smoke with Tim Gonzalez. Had him stoned off the Northern Lights, named Cozy, ring bells like Shelby Holmes and Cutlass Mike. Got a homie that's been in jail all his fucking life. Used to roll cushion, Cohiba with Gino, Gob, and Karina. Chopper on the bike, roll with the SBF. You already know my squad stay fresh to death. Mahjong for Lunta used to be Panda Express. Relationships between me and my homies concrete. People tend to pay attention when Sean speak at the local show. If I'm not with Anthrax E, I'm rolling with Ali. I make music with snap your fingers, do the cabbage pack. Mitch Scroggs and showed up with the Remy and the Cadillac. No matter where I go, I adapt to the habitat. Hit the liquor store for a snack and probably grab a branch. Throw a drink in the whip, caravan to the bay. Watching Lauren Hill sing as we pass the J's. His mama name is Clay, so I'ma call him Clay. It was one of those days. I said, I'm downtown getting attacked by drones to high road.
Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Downtown getting attacked by drone to high road.
Around the world, the fighters.
Dr. Gap could bust your lungs, rolling doobies is cool.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And in this corner,
come
it's
off the
Tommy the
head
Duke
whenever I
Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp
getting
and fast.
tattooed by drone or high road. Downtown getting a tattoo by drone or high road.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Shorts. I don't care what it costs. Matthews in the wind, cargo shorts and Lacoste. Maybe the Stew shirt. Went to NASA like, I'm a forward trip to the moon. Journey front row when the Bears lost to the Raiders. Toys gung-ho on the track, but they lack the flavor. Tell a nigga you whack, all of a sudden you a hater. And glad Arizona tea and a pack of wafers. Walk a slide through a dime-sized portal, cause I'm so fucking ill. Toys get fucked like a portal, decide to cut a deal. I rip the arms off, get on your torso, Clyde Stubblefield. Basic strategy, drugs on the beat. Say dance kid, I'm Butch Cassidy. Still wonder why my man got clapped up rapidly. I'm going through it ever since. Not saying goodbye wasn't the easy part. I used to stutter as a child's brother, now I lead the mark. Trials of life got me looking for some weak sparks. Bullies feel superior when they're jealous, and that's when the teasing starts. Out in Old Pro, you probably shoot the breeze and mark. When I get this situation, cocksucker, get your heart out. Toys acting like I ain't got the appetite. Grew up around the same crowd, we don't rap like Kurt Skep. Drone toast, took the hot design. Try to keep quiet, now you fucking cross the line. This is music. Niggas, you lost your mind. Straight asinine. Retro movie time, maybe that glass of wine. Trees smell good, but it tastes weird. One thing you should accomplish, trying to face fear. Complexity of a stick shift. 8 years. You never stood up for shit, now you wonder where your freedom is. How about we designed a place to leave a mess? With a picket sign and a Japanese tattoo from his feet to back. 4 bars into your rap, and now I need a nap. Funny how you could write gang letters, but you can't read a map. Denzel Washington tasted the Russian connection, hanging out with the Maltese Falcon, and Gregory and Harlow's fears. The love I got for my friends will make your heart glow. You hold your soul in your hand, floating on. Outside your throat, you spade and play guitar with your vocal cord while you bob to the beat. All my moves are chessboard unique. Be the first nigga, not call you weak. Gino's locking in as he slides on the scene. The man is mean, frame tough. If you catch you front and you call you bluff. Paul pull, moves out the sky, improvise. When I say he's a b-boy, allow me to emphasize. He embodied the word dance. Limit is the first man who can focus the energy, harness the internal power lyrically. Notice the chemistry, weak alliteration won't interest me. You're better off giving me comfort doing a symphony. Know it in the cipher, handshake, no Parkinson. My boys yell stews when he spark the split. As a graph writer, it was a must to be a narcissist. These rappers got ego problems, suffering from a lack of confidence. I try to tone it down from my early rapper phase, yelling on stage with your toys in the face. He said, I thought you never hit a guy with glasses on. It's hard to being treated like the common cold that you pass along. Let me guess, I haven't made enough master songs to be called terrific. Better yet, I haven't been in enough local shows to be Pacific. I don't handshake with all you niggas that call me intrinsic. I have an eye trained on the object. I made it rise without day-to-day energy. Changing the word was my whole objective. Try to catch me, chill with my homies at the Soul Collective. I can punch the mic around while maintaining my whole selective. Squad provide their own sound, even got a smoking section. Words that might astound, probably even put your soul in question. Polymetrics to flow, just to show you how the God is flexing. From Woodland to Cedar Ridge, always had it sold. Spend time raising my seeds, always neglected one. I guess I never had my mind clear. Too busy puffing trees, trying to shoot videos in a timeshare. I take the stairs to exercise. I've been stopped to free rides there. By the time I come around, I wouldn't want to rhyme there. Telepathic ability showed you how to remote view. This style was decrypted from the mathematical code, only to deciphered when the lyrical. The inky created man to be a slave. Take the gold back to liberty.
For the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Straight right just misses.
He was like, man, it's short, so I don't care what it costs me. Matthews in the wind, cargo shorts and that Lacoste. Maybe the Steve shirt, winter NASA lights. Coming for a trip to the moon, Drew. Front row full of berries lost to the Raiders. Toys gung ho on the track, take it like the flavor. Tell a nigga you whack, all of a sudden you a hater. In the lab, Arizona tea and a pack of wafers. The Paul could slide through a dime-sized portal, cause I'm so fucking ill. Toys get fucked like a porno, decide to cut a deal. I rip your arms off, beat on your torso, Clyde's double field. Basic strategy, drugs on the beat, Sundance Kid, I'm with Cassidy. Still wonder why my man got clapped up rapidly. I'm going through it ever since. Not saying goodbye wasn't the easy part. I used to stutter as a child at brother, now I lead the mark. Trials of life got me looking for some weak spot. Bullies feel superior when they jealous, and that's when the teasing starts. Out in Elk Grove, you probably shoot the breeze and mark. When I get this situation, cocksucker, eat your heart out. Toys acting like I ain't got the appetite. Grew up around the same crowd, but we don't rap it like Kurt Skep. Drone toast, flip the hot design. Try to keep it quiet, now you fucking cross the line. You class this is music? Niggas have lost your mind. Straight asinine. Retro movie time, maybe that glass of wine. Tree smell good, but it tastes weird. One thing you should accomplish, trying to face fear. Complexity of a stick shift, 8 years. You never stood up for shit, now you wonder where your freedom at. How about we designed a place to leave a mess with a picket sign and a Japanese tattoo from his feet to back. 4 bars into his rap, and now I need a nap. Funny how you can write game letters, but you can't read a map. Denzel Washington tasted a Russian concussion, hanging out with the Maltese Falcon and Gregory and Harlow's. The love I got for my friends will make your heart glow. You hold your soul in your hand, floating orb. Outside your throat, ace spade and play a guitar with your vocal cord while you bob to the beat. All my moves are chessboard unique. You be the first nigga, not call you weak. Gino locking in as he slides on the scene. The man is mean, frame is tough. If you catch you front, he call you bluff. Paul pull, moves out the sky, improvise. When I say he's a b-boy, Allow me to emphasize, he embodied the word dance. Primitive, the first man who can focus energy, harness your internal power lyrically. Notice the chemistry, weak alliteration won't interest me. You're better off giving me comfort doing a symphony. Know it in the cipher, handshake, no Parkinson. My boys yell, Stu, spark the split. As a graph writer, it was a must to be a narcissist. These rappers got ego problems, suffering from a lack of confidence. I try to tone it down from my early rapper phase, yelling on stage, bunch of toys in the face. He said, I thought you never hit a guy with glasses on. It's hard of being treated like the common cold that you pass along. Let me guess, I haven't made enough master songs to be called terrific. Better yet, I haven't been in enough local shows to be Pacific. Better, I don't handshake with all you niggas that call me intrinsic. I have my eye trained on the object. I made it rise without David Blade energy. Changing the word was my whole objective. You can catch me chilling with my homies at the Soul Collective. I can punch the mic around while maintaining my whole selective. Squad provide their own sound, even got a smoking section. Words that might astound, probably even put your soul in question. Polymetrics to flow, just to show you how the God is flexing. From Woodland to Cedar Ridge, I always had it sold. Spend time raising my seeds, always a neglected one. I guess I never had my mind clear. Too busy puffing trees, trying to shoot videos in a timeshare. I take the stairs to exercise. I've been stopped the free rides there. By the time I come around, I only want to rhyme there. Telepathic ability showed you how to remote view. This style was decrypted from a mathematical code, only to decipher when the lyrical. The Inky created man to be a slave. Take the gold back to Nibiru. Planet X? Bro.
Man, it's short. I don't care what it costs me. Matthews in the wind, cargo shorts, and a Lacoste tee. Maybe the Stu shirt. He went to NASA like, how much for a trip to the moon, jerk? Front row when the Bears lost to the Raiders. Toys gung-ho on the rack, but they lack the flavor. Tell a nigga he whack and all of a sudden you a hater. In the lab, Arizona tea and a pack of wafers. Parker slide through a dime-sized portal, cause I'm so fucking ill. Toys get cut like a porn decided to cut a deal. I take your arms off and beat on your frame. Clyde Stubblefield, basic strategies. Man, it's short, so I don't care what it costs me. Matthews in the wind, cargo shorts and a Lacoste tee. Maybe the Stoob shirt. Went to NASA like, how much for a trip to the moon, jerk? Front row when my Bears lost to the Raiders. Toys gung-ho on the track, but they lack the flavor. Tell a nigga he whack, all of a sudden you a hater. In the lab, Arizona tea and a pack of wafers. And Parker slide through a dime-sized portal, cause I'm so fucking ill. Toys get fucked like a porno, decide to cut a deal. I rip your arms off, beat on your torso, Clyde Stubblefield. Basic strategy, drugs on the beat. Sundance Kid, I'm Butch Cassidy. Still wonder why my man got clapped up rapidly. I'm going through it ever since. Not saying goodbye wasn't the easy part. I used to stutter as a child at rudder, now I lead the mark. Trials of life got me looking for some weak spark. Bullies feel superior when they jealous, and that's when the teasing starts. Out in Elk Grove, you probably shoot the breeze and mark. When I get this situation, cocksucker, eat your heart out. Toys acting like I ain't got the appetite. Grew up around the same crowd, but we don't rap it like Kurt Skep. Drone toast, flip the hot design. Try to keep quiet, now you fucking cross the line. You pass this is music? Niggas have lost your mind. It's straight asinine. Retro movie time, maybe that glass of wine. Trees smell good, but it tastes weird. One thing you should accomplish, trying to face fear. Complexity of a stick shift, 8 gears. You never stood up for shit, now you wonder where your freedom at. How about we designed a place to leave a mess with a picket sign and a Japanese tattoo from his feet to back. 4 bars into your rap, and now I need a nap. Funny how you could write gang letters, but you can't read a map. Denzel Washington tasted the Russian concussion, hanging out with the Maltese Falcon and Gregory and Harlow's. The love I got for my friends will make your heart glow. You hold your soul in your hand, floating orb.
I slice your throat, just ace spade and play a guitar with your vocal cord while you bob to the beat. All my moves are chessboard unique. You be the first nigga, now I call you weak. Gino locking in as he slides on the scene. The man is mean, the frame is tough. If you catch you frontin', you call you bluff. Paul pull moves out the sky, improvise. When I say he's a b-boy, allow me to emphasize. He embodied the word of dance. Primitive, the first man who can focus the energy, harness your internal power lyrically. Notice the chemistry. Weak alliteration won't interest me. You're better off giving me comfort during the symphony. Know it in the cipher, handshake, no Parkinson. My boys yell stew when we spark the split. As a graph writer, it was a must to be a narcissist. These rappers got ego problems, suffering from a lack of confidence. I try to tone it down from my early rapper phase, yelling on stage, punching toys in the face. He said, I thought you never hit a guy with glasses on. Tired of being treated like the common cold that you pass along. Let me guess, I haven't made enough master songs to be called terrific. Better yet, I haven't been in enough local shows to be Pacific. But I don't handshake with all you niggas who call me intrinsic. I have my eyes trained on the object. I made it rise without David Blade energy. Changing the word was my whole objective. You can catch me chill with my homies at the Soul Collective. I can punch the mic around while maintaining my whole selective. Squad provide their own sound, even got a smoking section. Words that might astound, probably even put your soul in question. Polymetrics to flow, this should show you how the God is flexing. From Woodland to Cedar Ridge, always had it sold. Spend time raising my seeds, always neglected one. I guess I never had my mind clear. Too busy puffing trees, trying to shoot videos in a timeshare. I take the stairs to exercise. I've been stopped the free rides there. By the time I come around, I won't even want to ride there. Telepathic ability shows you how to remote view. This style is encrypted from a mathematical code, only to decipher when the lyrical. The inky created man to be a slave, take the gold back to liberty. Bruh.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. There's a counter shot. So real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Too much for me.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be
like Axiom, Lomachenko. He moves like Lomachenko. Can't fucking hit it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary.
He was like, man, the shorts. I don't care what it costs. Matches in the wind, cargo shorts and then Lacoste tee. Maybe the Stoob shirt. Went to NASA like, how much for a trip to the moon? Journey front row when the Bears lost to the Raiders. Toys gung ho on the track, but they like the flavor. Tell a nigga he whack, all of a sudden you a hater. In the lab, Arizona team, and a pack of wafers. The park can slide through a dime-sized portal, cause I'm so fucking ill. Toys get fucked like a portal, decided to cut a deal. I rip the arms off, get on the torso, Clyde Stubblefield. Basic strategy, drugs on the beat, some dance kid, but Cassidy. Still wonder why my man got clapped up rapidly. Going through it every since, not saying goodbye wasn't the easy part. I used to stutter as a child at runner, now I lead the mark. Trials of life got me looking for some weak sparks. Bullies feel superior when they jealous, and that's when the teasing starts. Out in Oak Pro, you probably shoot the breeze and mark.
Forget about that round.
No country for toys.
We don't care, we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round.
God was
I need you to focus.
things is things.
Set him up, you'll take him. You've let him back into this.
All flames in the spot trying to get guap. Bitch niggas running up, usually get shot. This is hip hop, this is what I represent. You can catch me at the bar high or hella bent. All flames in the spot trying to get guap. Bitch niggas running up, usually get shot. This is hip hop, this is what I represent. You can catch me at the bar high or hella bent. All flames in the spot trying to get guap. Bitch niggas running up, usually get shot. This is hip hop, this is what I represent. You can catch me at the bar high or hella bent. Purple weed don't need a vanilla scent. Long nose Smith & Wesson is what you better get from my spot. I control the ass. I hit the weed, then I roll with laughs. Crossover from Dre, leave you with a swollen calf. Now when I'm riding in scraper, driving in a suicidal nature, trying to fly a rhyme into a skyscraper, buy 5 acres, despise the haters. A nigga lower drugs, always keep the fly flavor. Rolling with anthrax eaters like my neighbor. You know what it is. I said keep the goggles on. Straight wrong radio. All flames in the spot trying to get the guap. Bitch niggas running up, you can get shot. This is hip hop, this is what I represent. You can catch me at the bar high or hella bent. All flames in the spot trying to get the guap. Bitch niggas running up, you can get shot. This is hip hop, this is what I represent. You can catch me at the bar high or hella bent.
crew. No country for toys, man. No country for toys.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Cadillac dipping. Paul Flames used to be known for battle raps pimping. This in a nutshell. It's how I say fuck fail. You gotta progress. Don't be out in the open. Play the low like the Loch Ness. I rock jacks, suburbs, the God bless. Even with the Garter Winky right, you can't guard text. Cadillac dipping. Paul Flames is known for battle raps pimping. This in a nutshell. How I say fuck fail. You gotta progress. Don't be in the open. Play the low like a Loch Ness. I rock jacks, suburbs, the God bless. Hey yo, peep it. My wife had Victoria's Secret. I locked in 8 new tracks and just leaked it. I got a chick on P and she peeping. Like, what's going on for this weekend? Got the keys in the ignition. My nigga drug start the car so we can begin the mission. Automatic hotbox, the windows don't roll down. Tuner broke and we can control the sound. Couple bitches walking by on the stroll now. Bitches do whatever for a gram of coke, wow. But that ain't my style. I'm more like Jimi Hendrix with my top down. Real. No country for old man.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Man.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out?
He said, peep it. Wifey had Victoria's Secret. I just made 8 new songs and I leaked it.
You can do it in a practice.
No country for old man.
Boy,
no country for no toys. No country for no toys. No country for no toys.
Perfect counter lands.
No country for old man.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that much above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Cadillac dipping. Paul Flames used to be known for battle raps pimping. This in a nutshell. It's how I say fuck fail. You gotta progress. Don't be out in the open. Play the low like the Loch Ness. I rock jacks, suburbs, the God bless. Even with the Garter Winky right, you can't guard text. Cadillac dipping. Paul Flames
Even with the
known
Garter
for battle
Winky
raps
right?
pimping. This in a nutshell. How I say fuck fail. You gotta progress. Don't be in the open. Play the low like a Loch Ness. I rock jacks, suburbs, and God bless. Hey yo, peep it. My wifey had Victoria's Secret. I locked in 8 new tracks and just leaked it. I got a chick on E and she peeping. Like, what's going on for this weekend? Got the keys in the ignition. My nigga drug start the car so we can begin the mission. Automatic hotbox, the windows don't roll down. Tuner broke and we can control the sound. Couple bitches walking by on the stroll now. Bitches do whatever for a gram of coke, wow. But that ain't my style. I'm more like Jimi Hendrix with my top down. Real. Nope.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah. No country for toys.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jabs. Keep smart.
Watch the course you're taking. Boy came home, had a fortune waiting. Mixtape about the corporation. Back and forth with for bacon. Need a force scraping. Cooking up rhymes, got a floss the apron. Campaigning all across the nation. For the cost of inflation. Toys got lead, eat through the paint like oxidation. Day after Thanksgiving, trying to avoid a confrontation. I went today because I heard Common was playing.
He's been hurt. He's gonna come out, put the pressure on. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You gotta be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear.
About the cost of inflation. Toys got lead, eat through the paint like oxidation.
Day trader. I could just go home. You're good. I mean,
Worth your while.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything.
Are you prepared for this? Fireworks in the sky the first time your parents kick you, look you in the eyes, hit him a pound, and then he split. Thunder Belly got 1,000 and chips. Nobody got a style like this.
As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Bussin'. Watch the course you're taking. Roy came home, had a fortune waiting. Mixtape about the corporation. Back and forth for bacon.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit.
Cooking
It's
up
okay
rhymes,
to
gotta
be
cross the
aggressive
apron.
now.
Campaigning all across the nation for the cost of inflation. Toys got lead, eat through the pain like oxidation. Day after Thanksgiving, trying to avoid a confrontation. I went today because I heard Common was playing.
You don't have to do this.
Those counter punches
I said, watch the course taken. Roy came home and had a fortune waiting. Mixtape about the corporation. Back and forth for bacon. Need a fortune scraping. Campaigning across the nation about the cost of inflation. Toys got lead, eat through the paint like
You know the scoreboards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Worth your while. Take you to an ATM. 14 grand.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here.
Fireworks in the sky. First time your parents kiss, look you in the eyes, hit him a pound, and then he split. Thunder Belly got 1,000 and chips. Nobody got a style like this. We
don't have to do this.
Get your boxing back together. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Niggas say fireworks in the sky like the first
the
time
most you ever lost in a coin toss? Sir, the most you ever lost in a coin toss.
No country for no toys. Word. Yo, you out of position, man.
I don't know. I couldn't say. Call it. For what? Just call it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up.
Well, we need to know what we're calling.
Drill at a position like when upon the night corner kings. Who the fuck ate the skin off my onion rings? Toys make the block hot, the type of heat the summer brings. Roger Craig ass rappers, always fumbling. Used to play the hallway, pumping trees. Didn't lubricate your voice box, now your limbs locking. Never cheap gin rocking. Hip hop since Ed and Sekou lived on Chin Quappin. Then had the eclipse, used to let his friend hop in. Hanging out with Caesar, filthy, punched in the north by Joy. Handicapped Ricks with Pete and Roy. Now you know it ain't no country for fucking toys.
We need to call it.
Real.
I can't call it for you.
Niggas out of position, man.
It wouldn't be fair. I didn't put nothing up. Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know. You know what date is on this coin? 1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And you have to say coin.
and one of the biggest
Look,
surprises
I
of the year.
need to know what I stand to win. Everything. How's that? You stand to win everything. Call it.
I certainly enjoyed it, and what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won.
What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss? Sir, the most you ever lost in a coin toss.
No country for no toys. Word. Yo, you out of position, man.
I don't know. I couldn't say. Call it. Call it. For what? Just call it. Well, we need to know what we're calling.
Drill at a position like when upon the night corner kings. Who the fuck ate the skin off my onion rings? Toys make the block hot, the type of heat the summer bring. Roger Craig ass rappers, always fumbling. Used to play the hallway, pumping trees. Didn't lubricate your voice box, now your limbs locking. Never cheap gin rocking. Hip hop since Ed and Sekou lived on Chin Quappin. Then had the eclipse, used to let his friend hop in. Hanging out with Caesar, filthy, punched in the north by Joy. Handicapped Ricks with Pete and Roy. Now you know it ain't no country for fucking toys.
We need to call it.
Real.
I can't call it for you.
Niggas out of position,
It
man.
wouldn't be fair. I didn't put nothing up. Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin? No. 1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it. Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win. Everything. How's that? You stand to win everything, call it.
Well, and what's in the satchel?
Full of money?
He's just a guy who happened to find my money.
I got a bad feeling.
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue or 10 to an amazing show. Have your hands moving side to side. Put in the flamethrower when you finish your 9 to 5. Hip hop can't be dead if I'm alive. My DJ is anthrax flow with cyanide. You need the flow the way dogs need to guide the blind.
It's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
Just how dangerous is it compared to what?
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue a 10 into an amazing show.
Bubonic plague.
Can't stop what's coming. Be the ultimate badass.
Vinny Vegas, Lord Drugs, Anthrax, E is the producers. Step your bars up, study the game, I'll introduce ya. Muffle sounds, we the best out since the computer. Chris Matthews, hardball in the hookah on ya.
You can't stop what's coming.
Well, and what's in the satchel?
Full of money?
He's just a guy who happened to find my money.
I got a bad feeling.
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue or 10 to an amazing show. Have your hands moving side to side. Put in the flamethrower when you finish your 9 to 5. Hip hop can't be dead if I'm alive. My DJ is anthrax flow with cyanide. You need the flow the way dogs need to guide the blind.
It's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
Just how dangerous is it compared to what?
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue a 10 into an amazing show.
Bubonic
The song
plague.
is called Title Taking Cozy.
Can't stop what's
The
coming.
album was called Chariots
Be the ultimate
of the
badass.
Ball.
Vinny Vegas,
No
Lord
Country
Drugs,
for
Anthrax,
Toys.
E is the producers. Step your bars up, study the game, I'll introduce ya.
Is Johnny Nelson.
Hold on. That song was called Title Taking Cozy. The album was called No Country for Toys. Yes, it's based off the movie No Country for Old
That's the
Men.
welterweight limit.
It's a concept album.
5'9" inches tall with a reach of
We'll bring
almost
it back.
70
This
inches.
is called Title
And
Taking
facing
Cozy.
him, Sugar Ray
Well,
Robinson.
what's in the
Nearly
satchel?
impossible to beat no
Full of
matter
money?
what he weighed in at. But it was
He's just a guy who
66.7
happened to find
kilos.
my money.
He's 187.
I got a bad feeling.
Introducing first, Special K.
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue or 10 to an amazing show. Have your hands moving side to side. Put in the flamethrower when you finish your 9 to 5. Hip hop can't be dead if I'm alive. My DJ is anthrax flow with cyanide. You need the flow the way dogs need to guide the blind.
It's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
Just how dangerous is it compared to what?
Title taking cozy, blow scammer. Healthy like you shop at Trader Joe's. Primary goal wasn't to be paid to flow. Rapper spitting too fast, need to take it slow. Turn the venue a 10 into an amazing show.
Bubonic plague.
Five-time middleweight champion of the world,
Can't stop what's coming. Be the ultimate badass.
Vinny Vegas, Lord Drugs, Anthrax, E is the
the producers. Step your bars up, study the game, I'll introduce ya. Muffle sounds, we the best out since the computer. Chris Matthews, hardball in the hookah on ya.
Fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about.
You can't stop what's coming.
Willin, what's in the satchel?
Oh, Mommy.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams.
Well, you got time for them now.
Changes
Anything
everything,
interesting?
especially in this division.
There always is to the party concerned.
Hey, Tom, I'll be polite.
I heard he bring the ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavaloff. In the meetings be making his lung ache, but one thing he noticed is he had more space. He got caught for being drunk behind the wheel on his way to the studio to sign a deal. His manager heard he had more fans than Johnny Gill. I got a new addition to this muffled sound. Toys call me Black Moon the way I buck them down. Listening to Healthy Skelter like I'm Charles Manson. Up in heaven got my dad James Brown and Michael Jackson jamming. Chilling with Anthrax and Ali at the Dell Show. Fan base is global cause I'm well known. In the video all the essays say, your name ring bells home. To my incarcerated fans that call jail home. Arrogance is something that you shouldn't be proud to floss. It sucks if you're rapping cool, but the style is off. My message moves like an albatross. Plus, I heard he bring ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavanoff. He said the meetings be making his lungs ache, but one thing that he noticed, it gives him more space. Shout to Rich Name, Quinn, Dr. G, No Country for Toys.
All right then, two of them both had my father in them.
Put the goggles on.
I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years.
No Country for Toys.
You see, it's a younger man.
Because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now,
It was about meeting him in town, so give me some money.
She said I'm too bashful and she don't like I drink Coors playing beer pong. She switched to Newcastle. Got caught for being drunk behind the wheel. On his way to the studio to sign the deal. Manager said he got more fans than Johnny Gill. I got a new addition to this muffled sound. Toys call me Black Moon the way I buck them down.
Pull it back.
No Country for Toys.
The second one, it was like we was both back in the older times.
Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
And I was a horseback,
my motto is,
going
if it's
through the
not broken,
mountains,
why change it?
going through this
Excellent restaurant,
pass.
everything works. Wait for the reaction.
It was cold,
Until then,
it was
keep doing what you've
snow
just been
on
doing
the
because you
ground,
want your hands down.
road,
How'd you sleep?
I don't know, had dreams.
Out of here.
Well, you got time for them now. Anything interesting?
Hold on, wait, here it is.
There always is to the party
Fuck out of
concerned.
here. Second
Tom,
round.
I'll be polite.
That's
I
how you
heard
do
he
the
bring
bull.
the ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavaloff. In the meetings be making his lung ache, but one thing he noticed is he had more space. He got caught for being drunk behind the wheel on his way to the studio to sign a deal. His manager heard he had more fans than Johnny Gill. I got a new addition to this muffled sound. Toys call me Black Moon the way I buck them down. Listening to Healthy Skelter like I'm Charles Manson. Up in heaven got my dad James Brown and Michael Jackson jamming. Chilling with Anthrax and Ali at the Dell Show. Fan base is global cause I'm well known. In the video all the essays say, your name ring bells home. To my incarcerated fans that call jail home. Arrogance is something that you shouldn't be proud to floss. It sucks if you're rapping cool, but the style is off. My message moves like an albatross. Plus, I heard he bring ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavanoff. He said the meetings be making his lungs ache, but one thing that he noticed, it gives him more space.
Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Cause in the city, you live and live.
Shout to Rich Name, Quinn, Dr. G, No Country for Toys.
All right then, two of them both had my father in them.
Put the goggles on.
I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years.
No Country for Toys.
You see, he's a younger man.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
It was about meeting him in town, so give me some money.
She said I'm too bashful and she don't like I drink Coors playing beer pong. She switched to Newcastle.
What up?
Got caught for being drunk behind the wheel. On his way to the studio to sign the deal. Manager said he got more fans than Johnny Gill. I got a new addition to this
said he got
muffled
more fans than
sound.
Johnny
Toys
Gill.
call me Black Moon the way I buck them down.
Now we're going to circle in this time. Circle in this guy.
No Country for Toys.
The second one, it was like we was both back in the older times.
Because your head must be all
I was a horseback.
Your legs will feel like
Going through
jelly.
the mountains
What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
It was cold, it was snow on the ground.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams.
Where you got time for now? Anything interesting?
There always is to the party concerned.
Tom, I'll be polite.
I heard he bring the ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavaloff. In the meetings, he making his lung ache. But one thing he noticed is he had more space. He got caught for being drunk behind the wheel on his way to the studio to sign a deal. His manager heard he had more fans than Johnny Gill. I got a new addition to this muffled sound. Toys call me Black Moon the way I buck him down. Listening to Helter Skelter like I'm Charles Manson. Up in heaven, got my dad James Brown and Michael Jackson jamming. Chilling with Anthrax and Oddly at the Dell Show. Fan base is global cause I'm well known. In the video, all the essays say, your name ring bells home. To my incarcerated fans that call jail home. Arrogance is something that you shouldn't be proud to floss. It sucks if you're rapping cool, but the style is off. My message smooth like an albatross. Plus, I heard he bring ice to his appointments like Dr. Gavanoff. He said the meetings be making his lungs ache. But one thing that he noticed, it gives him more space.
Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Cause in the city, you live and let
Shout out to Rich Name, Quinn, Dr. G, No Country for Toys.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Both had my father in
Put the goggles on.
I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years.
No Country for Toys.
You see, he's a younger man.
Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scoreboard.
It's about meeting him in town.
She said I'm too bashful and she don't like I drink Coors playing beer pong. She switched to Newcastle. Got caught for being drunk behind the wheel. On his way to the studio to sign the deal. Manager said,
after that last round, something has got to change.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure on.
Thought I wrote the Da Vinci Code the way I study symbols. Used to sell my CD at the gas station right off the spindle. They say you sell poison on the block. You must hate freedom. You used to laugh at my calamity. I'm not a slanger, but I can take a zip and break even. Mid-90s was a great season. I was in the act early. Stoner Drake and his early dubs. But
just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
Breaking down trees, got my hat dirty. Max squirting, now his back hurting. Toys dressing down like a clown. You should work a hot dog on a stick. If you ain't wifey, you should hop off my dick. Niggas trying to act
putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
I made some bad decisions and the prosecutor couldn't make it stick. I'm sober with my mind clear.
What a round
in the
so
Cobra
far
with
as we reach the
years.
halfway point.
Nigga Shine did 9 years.
So close.
Being
How
got
can you
deported.
separate
No
them? It's
country
going to be a
for toys.
hard night
Mixtapes
tonight
got my
for the
food
judges.
lace. Switching back and forth between Pro Tools and Cubase. Shout out my dude, Take time when you craft your bars. Up your vocab, then you won't have to work as hard.
Certainly not going to
Cats that's
outthrow
super
their
hip-hop
opponent by any
back in the
means,
day,
but they
now
will
clean
when
the
they
blood.
hit.
Do I give
Be
them
a lot
respect?
harder.
Like a
Be
real
courageous
thug?
when you get in
That
there
was
with some of
rhetorical.
that bigger,
Never lack
stronger,
character
and
because I
faster.
don't
You just gotta
disciplinarily.
use brain.
I get at toys individually. Treat you like a racist governor, Arizona. Asking for your rap book. You ain't got it, then I deport you.
Misses.
No country for your toys. Told you that.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win. Everything. Just call it Frick.
Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be,
No matter how big the other person is,
who won that round?
just do you.
I need to know what I stand to win.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Literally. But he on the beat.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight going off in the smoky house. The second fight,
and the note on the fridge said, "I want my bag," and you know what this is about. Signed by yours. This worth dying for. Blood drips on the floor, led to the front door. The wine took me finding the bag for rocks. 1.5 cash. I figured out.
He was aggressive all of the first 3 rounds. Boxing scene. But he can still knock me out because he held so many.
Did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked.
Ever since I hopped in the whip. Down my plate since a kid took my crib.
Fuck out of here.
Staking out the place until the next day. Crept in the crib and they took wifey away. Left a note on the fridge, house in disarray. Fast forward to me finding blood trails. Contemplating
What I tell you? What I tell you?
But the loot wasn't mine. I ain't trying to find my joint. Taking too much time.
Get up.
Shit.
That's how you do the bull.
In that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight. They believe. Here we go in the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
To the spot you found it.
Come
alone, man.
Sheer panic in
bullshit.
That corner.
What if my girl at? Put her on the phone so I can know she okay. That's when I heard her punch him. He said, "You sealed her own fate. She gonna die
we know.
But you can save yourself." Purest thing that I ever saw. I got a question for you. Is that bag worth dying for? Or you want to cop the Jag with the rising doors? Private parties on the yachts with the finest whores? Brazilian origins with a vagina
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
I came back from the studio, went to the park for blade.
Oh shit. One more of those, I'm out of here.
I had cash till I took it home. Look, I'm the one you want. Leave her alone. The phone hung up. I arrived at the park and I saw her face. I almost threw up. They beat her to a post. He was going to search me and he found that heater in my coat. He screamed off. He only had one. Tried to make me count the money. But halfway down, I found another gun inside. I guess that was in case someone tried to rob them. So I yanked it out, pointed at the guy that killed me. I told him lay the fuck down.
Oh, I'm out of here.
I told his boss, hand over the girl. He said, go ahead and shoot. Put the gun to his head. I pulled the trigger, but I pulled it away. Scared him.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down?
Everybody laughing at me.
Big shot and down.
It's over, dude.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Hell of a combo.
Gods, they say.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my nigga up, huh? What we doing?
Brook in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's going to hustle, man. He's going to bluff.
I got him. Hold on.
Flavor of the year.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down.
Fan base like I'm Vladimir. I bust frames like I had the rat in me.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that's the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Crazy like Bellevue, play tight like hell. Need to play the block, get a job in the mail room. Lead a rap till they can seize. pay the consequences, leaving your
Straight
mom
right, just
defenseless,
misses.
vulnerable to answering the door, and I beat senseless. Like I told
Every
the
time
son
they
to stop
drop their
rapping
guard, they get
with that coonery, horrible flows. Where's he at now? Oh yeah,
Deciding to let
he
it
at
all
Trader
hang
Joe's.
out here in this
Vegas
round.
start to load.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this?
Vegas in the car with the engine running, waiting for the destination. Always down to kill a toy, no hesitation. Go to drive the Trader Joe's and wait for my signal. Then we gon' lay the folk, tie him up, throw him in the trunk, maintain his post, show up in American River, take the blindfold off, give him the ultimatum. You either improve or become a human flotation device tied to his ankles real tight, been begging for your life
still
all
around.
night. What happened to that tough guy act? Jumping on cars, talking about you got the strap. Tired of all that. Either come clean like J. Rule or I'm a slave. He said, how about we roll a sweep?
Complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
I never roll around, don't own a pen.
If it's not
You can't
broken,
throw me
why
in the water
change it?
'cause nigga can't swim. That's when I broke the
Everything
slims.
works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment.
Now we laying on the ground with a compound fracture.
Shellbrook may need to take a knee here.
Minus the lecture. No country for toys is what I yelled when I kept stabbing him with the fatal verse that picture cerebellum. He died on the spot.
Let's see that again.
You hated his style. And if the cops ask what happened, I never tell them. Offer to join the one here to quit it. Then we got the body by the legs and we threw him in the river. Weights around the legs, make sure he's sun slow. Homie crying in the backseat. What you come for? Got me thinking you was
dirty.
sick. That's when I didn't think twice. I hit him quick. Vegas swung her overhand right. We drunk him out the whip. Now I'm wheezing. Cause I'm out of shape. Plus we can't make him see.
It happened. You saw it here live.
Cause I'm out of weight.
A knockout win. Congratulations.
Knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Motherfucking center block or your spare tire, you can tie that to his leg or something. I figured we tie that to his torso. We take out the seat, we tie the seat to him, we just throw the seat in the river.
Yo. That was horse around. Had me up, dude.
Cold, snow.
Two judges had me winning. One judge had a tie. I knew it. Yeah, that was dope. Kell Brooks is a real fighter. Sugar Ray Robinson is, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Murder.
That's still dope.
Goggles and get that duct tape, wrap his body up. We ain't playing no fucking game. Billy Vegas, Hall Flame. Flavor.
Hello, Carson. Let's go to your room. You know something better. What's that?
No country for toys.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Will be brought to me.
We'll get a couple rounds of Call of Duty in a little bit.
No country for toys mean you need to hide or come out and surrender what you might hide. No country for toys mean you need to hide or surrender. Come out with your mic hide. No country for toys means you need to hide. Come out with your mic hide.
And you know what's gonna happen now, Carson. You should admit your situation.
No country for toys means you need to hide or come out and surrender with your mic high. Homie, slide by while I write rhymes. Pass a blunt on my blind side. Proceed with caution and remember those that choose to do in with heat exhaustion. When you impeccable with acerbic wordplay, no need for flossing. Like saying you don't have to inhale just to see that these trees is awesome. Interview with Jay-Z and Cornel West asking, does these afro hide my horns? Well, yes. Is what the wave was called, featuring Young Riot on my radio show. You know I played it all. Shout out to the kids that spin on their back, scratch records and splay the walls. When I say no country for toys, know I got my mic high.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I'm Todd, nice to be here with you.
No country for toys,
it's the Sauce, Lawrence Akoli. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Roger that is. What is Mr. Lord?
Come out with that mic, place it on the ground. Step away from it because the label's muffled sound. You've been charged with being whack. Hanging through the Sicily, punishable by death, which is my specialty. Or you can take this one-way ticket out the country, and I promise to sing updates from the land of hip-hop monthly. Go ahead and pack your stuff. Make sure you take your gimmicks and your images of being tough. Just thinking of your weak jargon makes me want to speed it up and drive you to the airport and walk to the terminal. Remind you, you turn title to a state and a burning.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Or surrender.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right, Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Just how dangerous is it compared to what?
Time for this matchup. Here we go.
Bubonic plague. The crime you see now is hard beating Kate's major. It's just all out war.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. He's got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that?
Where's that?
The big Ukrainian in big trouble.
We already know what it is. No country for toys mean you need
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? How are they going to get through?
No country for toys mean you need to hide. Come out.
I do much. You know what's good.
Block the left there.
No country for toys mean you need to hide or come out and surrender with your mic high. On me slide by while I write rhymes. Pass the blunt on my blind side. Proceed with caution. And remember those that choose to do and repeat exhaustion. When you impeccable with a certain wordplay, no need for flossing. Like saying you don't have to inhale just to see that these trees is awesome.
Talk about a goalie in that last round.
West.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Well, yes. Is what the wave was called.
There's the bell start round two. It's been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there.
Goggles on.
Hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into
You already know what it is.
Not to the sensitive combat.
Things to stings. Eric Prince dead made the visor and Pfizer. You need Kaiser. Whack them C's need the rhymes recall like the eggs in Iowa. Get the real creative when not in hell with rosters. Traveling the 10 to 2010 helicopter. lobster. Film camera is the only time you shoot the mobster. You imposter, been talked about in public, never seen like a chupacabra. When she give me don't know hands like she playing soccer. Crush your cucarachas. Zoom in with binoculars, stay fresher than Banaka. 430 used to scoop a rocksha. Cameras on the pole is proof that they watching. Listen to the flamethrower in the coupe, hot boxing. No urn of grave when I die. Give me a fitted cap and make the booth my coffin. Chick hop in the car, remove the Bluetooth and started bobbing. I'm the truth like Carl, execute like Hopkins. If it's new, I'm copping. Ma gave me rain remover stockings. You put your toes in the pool, Paul hopping. Way I dish down retired jersey like Stockton. Destroy bones when I abuse you. From my throne, I amuse you. With the rhyme that surprise you. Like a lead from Roy Jones Jr. Goggles on.
Chill. Like MC8 in this motherfucker. The sucker ducker. Bust a snuffer. 3 times crazy. Sicker. Lover. Break out the silverware. These niggas are suffer. Drugster. Raw was to do it, see how you movement, it'll start your movement, ruin your moment. The Spitz fam, they like the hands of Ip Man. There is no worthy opponent. This the type of rap I grown with, grew up on where it's a joy to find out that it take too long. Yeah, bragging, boasting, dropping science, awakening awareness. Hip hop in its rarest. How he so nice and don't care about shit. Told her baby it's no life, ain't nothing fair about shit. He in a state where there's no room to negotiate. Going straight for the jugular veins, always appropriate. These lame whack niggas shouldn't be allowed to procreate. Rules is rules. Whack we ain't allowed to associate. Put your goggles on like my nigga Cole say. Fresh legs looking like Kobe when he wore the 8. And I'm repping the Golden State. And I'm what Wolverine would do to your face. And don't hesitate. Who's the dopest? It's no debate. This was no mistake. And what nature creates to kill off the fake. Dropping bombs is all it would take. Yeah, just when you thought it was safe, he sparked up the gray and pressed play. Whack niggas call it a day.
Lord Drugs. That was Lord Drugs and all that.
Goggles.
That was Lord
on.
Lord Drugs and all that.
You already know what it is.
Let me ask you something. What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss?
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything. Just call it friendo.
Willin, what's in the satchel?
Full of money?
He's just a guy who happened to find that money.
I got a bad feeling, Llewellyn.
It's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here.
I'm looking for Llewellyn Moss.
You go up to his trailer.
Yes.
Do you want to leave a message?
Yes.
If I don't come back, you tell Mother I love her.
Your mother's dead.
Well, then I'll tell her myself. Got a loose cannon here.
You think this boy Moss has got any notion of the sorts that are hunting him?
I don't know, he ought to. He's seen the same things I've seen, and it certainly made an impression on me.
Just how dangerous is he?
Compared to what? The bubonic plague?
The crime you see now, it's hard to even take its measure. It's just all-out war.
You can't stop what's coming. Is this guy supposed to be the ultimate badass?
You don't understand.
Call it. Call it.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams.
Well, you got time for them now. Anything interesting?
There always is to the party concerned.
Hey, Tom, I'll be polite.
All right, then. Two of them both had my father in them. It's peculiar. I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years. So, in a sense, he's the younger man. Anyway, the first one I don't remember too well, but it was about meeting him in town somewhere, and he gave me some money. I think I lost it. The second one, it was like we was both back in the older times. And I was a horseback, going through the mountains of the night, going through this pass in the mountains. It was cold, and there was snow on the ground. He rode past me and kept on going, never said nothing going by, just rode past. He had his blanket wrapped around his head down. When he rode past, I seen he was carrying fire and a horn, the way people used to do. And I could see the horn from the light inside of it, about the color of the moon. And in the dream, I knew that he was going on ahead. He's fixing to make a fire somewhere out there in all that dark, and all that cold. I knew that whenever I got there, he'd be there. Then I woke up.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams.
Well, you got time